Hello everyone, my name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett. I'm a Violet Ray Twin Flame in Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card spread for Friday, the 27th July 2018. I'm using my Thoth deck. For inspiration, I'm using this beautiful Viking Oracle deck. And I love it. I love the masculine energy. It feels so strong. And I'll shuffle the deck and draw us 3 cards. Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing. Thank you for all your messages. I love connecting with you. Let's see what the energy brings. It is a general reading. I do online readings. You can contact me on my Facebook page. That's the fastest way. There's links below the video that you can click on. Okay, or for the local people, you can call me on 021 0295 6051. Okay, first card that comes up is the Chariot. It's weekend and we feel like moving and grooving, but it's Friday and we still have to get through the last day of the week for the folks at work from Monday to Friday. So this is making progress. This is success moving forward. We're picking up momentum. We had Jupiter going direct in the middle of July, so that momentum is taking us. We're also perhaps planning an overseas trip or wanting to travel quite extensively, a need to travel a little bit further in the morning as we start our day, further than we normally would. Travel, most probably across the water. Here in New Zealand, it could be going to South Island or even just crossing the harbour bridge if you live in my part of the world, Helensville, Parakai area. But there's also a reminder to protect yourself energetically. This card is ruled by Cancer. It is important to have a tough shell, especially if you're someone who are sensitive, if you're an empath. Remember to to keep yourself well protected. And this card also calls for having to be in control of a lot of different things. You have to try and keep the balance of your life between work and play, or exercising and relaxing, or sleeping in your day. Make sure you get enough of everything. Try to keep the balance and be in control of what it is that you want to achieve. Don't leave anything to chance. We are in a Mercury retrograde. You need to check and double check your communications, your travel arrangements. It's not to say that life comes to a halt just because one little planet seems to be moving backwards in the sky. It's just to say, get an extra pair of eyes to run through documents with you. In the middle of the day, we have the 10 of Cups. So there's a deep satisfaction that is coming your way in the middle of the day. So this could be just you feeling truly chuffed with how your life is unfolding, how you're starting to make progress, the way that your life is moving in a certain direction. There's people around you that's supportive. There's a taste of success. So that today is a really awesome day. We have the Ace of Swords coming in towards the evening. So there is communication. There is getting on the internet, speaking to people, making phone calls, doing documentation. If you are doing anything to do with legal procedures, as I say, once again, there is success here for you. There's breakthroughs here for you. There's good news coming your way concerning administration. Maybe it's citizenship. Maybe it's enrolling in a course that you want to start next year. It could be anything, but whatever it is, your judgment is clear. You can see both sides of an issue, and really good mental acuity. For the weekend, we have strength. So sometimes the weekends are worse than the weeks, right? It's busy. So try and, just pace yourself. Learn when to say no, especially if you have a lot going on. Organize your schedule, reorganize it, reevaluate your schedule. How can you make things work a little bit better for you, and ask for help. Okay, it's all about learning healthy boundaries, what you can do in your own power and what you can't do, and just be mindful of where you invest your energy. We have the Knight of Swords, so there is a certain amount of impulsiveness, coming with is saying no or saying yes, or you might impulsively saying yes and then go, oh, I should have said no. It's okay, just backtrack. But if you feel like you're doing something impulsive, or you have that urge to just jump before a leap before you think, then just pause a bit before you actually go out and do it. But it's a fast moving card. There's a really good, energy for getting things done. And there might be a person around you, a younger person, who has an impulsive nature that you have to connect with, or you're connecting with over the weekend. But there's also a connection to Australia. Maybe you want to travel to Australia, especially with these two cards. You want to travel to Australia, or this is also kind of like a skydiving card, a helicopter ride kind of card. So anything travel by air. And then also we have the Four of Pentacles, last card for the weekend. This is one thing that's definitely about saying no to certain things. Maybe somebody impulsively asking you to do something, and you kind of say no. I already have my plan set. I have enough on my plate, kind of thing, and you want to stay practical about how you approach your weekend. Our card for inspiration is the Halls. So, in Viking mythology, the greatest honor for a Viking is to die with their weapon in hand. And look at our handsome Thor there. And when you died an honorable death, you can Freya or Odin. They're both the gods that has first pick. Freya has first pick of the people who it's crossing over. And if you get to go to Freya's hall or Odin's hall, it's a great honor to be able to carry on with life. In the way of, it's not like it's in heaven where you wait to reincarnate. It's slightly different in the Viking heaven. You carry on with life, but you're doing all the activities that you love doing here, building your life, and without any sort of hindrances, and everything is good and fine. But what the Halls is also saying is that there's recognition coming to you through work, through being honorable, for being dedicated, especially if you can stand back and you have a way to connect with your community, to connect with the world on a larger scale, and to have a huge positive impact on your community by helping and serving people, and to improve your environment. So maybe there's something of that you want to do this weekend, give back a little bit. Thank you for watching, everyone. I wish you a lovely weekend. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.